Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Planet Tyro. I'm your host, Donald Wonder. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you, but a lot of you guys already know what I've been doing on the side. You know, our second sister project, the Voice of Male podcast, which is gaining a lot of steam, a lot of fun. You watching right now should be a part of it. Guys, I'll talk about that more at the end of the video, but let's focus on Planet Tyro. So I haven't made any videos on the channel because I've been focusing on the podcast, but you guys know I'm a media freak, so I've still been watching TV shows, 1 or 2 animes that I'm going to talk about here. If you're looking at the title, I'll probably put it all here, and even the book series I'm really excited to mention, because on Planet Tyro we speak about books, television shows, and even some movies. Now, maybe some of what I'm going to mention isn't news to anyone, not late and breaking news, but a lot of you subscribing like the content we talk about and miss it when I did this, and even now I'm kind of sick, my voice is really messed up, so bear with me. I'm going to just try to keep this under 15 minutes because I've got a lot to get through, a lot of stuff I saw this year. If you ask me what I think about television and movies in 2018, there's an overabundance of everything. There's not enough time, so I'm even more picky than I used to be, and I don't have time. In a perfect world, I would just talk about everything I would want on Planet Tyro. But to be honest with you, the way YouTube is set up anymore, I'm just leaning more towards podcasting more than anything else. So that's why you guys need to follow me on the Voice of Male, because I'm trying to find a way to combine Planet Tyro's media content with our Voice of Male project. But let's just jump straight into this. So let me start with books. So there's one book series I fucking love. On Planet Tyro, one of our best, we got the most views on Old Man's War, a sci-fi military book that most people love. Highly recommend it. If you love Old Man's War, then you need to check out the series called Earthsea. Now, I know there's other franchises called Earthsea, but I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see it. Earthsea is a series of, right now, I think there's 12 books. The first saga is 9 books. And then we'll talk about the audiobooks. Now, because they're 9 books, they're like trilogies of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've nearly finished the first saga. Fucking amazing. It's like a more intense version of Starship Troopers and Battlestar Galactica. You know, it's very, very, very intense. It's young adult war, action. If you like Starship Troopers and Old Man's War, again, this is even more in-depth in this. Highly recommend it. I'm loving the audiobook. You know I only do audiobooks, guys. So Earthsea, check it out. I haven't even finished it, but just based on the 4 books I've read already and the ratings and all that stuff, guys, you need to check out Earthsea if you're interested. Get on Audible. Highly recommend Earthsea. Great audiobook. I also listened to Trevor Noah's Born a Crime. It was okay. I mean, everyone loves that. Moving on to movies. Now this, you know I'm a movie buff, guys. I don't talk about all the movies I see. If you follow me on Facebook, then I give blurbs on what I like on movies. But to be honest with you, I felt even less passion to do that. The 2 movies I saw this year that made an impression, I don't even love, well, one of them I do love is Upgrade is one of them. Upgrade is fantastic. Fuck Venom. Upgrade is the shit. Just, it reminds me of how anime movies used to be back in the day, like Cyber City, Oedo 808, and Goku Minna Eye. Those 2 remind me of this in particular. It's just a story, one-shot story, intense, great sci-fi, futuristic. It's like Her. It's like the same world of Her, just more cyberpunk and dark. The movie is its own movie. Everyone's, this movie's got highly praised anyway. It's kind of a underrated movie. I still recommend checking this out. Highly recommend it. I want to see more from this world. It's just a one-shot amazing movie. I loved it. Now, a movie that was getting a lot of hype, I was very eager to see, and I watched and I just thought this was good, but maybe a little bit overhyped. Was Sorry to Bother You. I think the main actor is the director as well, the guy from Atlanta. The visual directing is really good. The story is really good. It's like a newer version of Office Space. Everyone's saying that, but with a good diverse cast, very good visual direction. I don't want to spoil it. I was about to spoil it, but there's some dark elements in the movie as well. I really enjoyed it. It's just getting a little bit overhyped for my liking, but Sorry to Bother You and Upgrade. Those two movies to this year, those two movies stuck out to me. Guys, if you have any underrated movies, then recommend it to me. But Netflix are pumping out so much movies that are a decent quality. Oh, Annihilation. I thought Annihilation was good as well with Natalie Portman. I thought that was good. It was good as well. So those three movies stuck out to me. But I know I saw more, but those are the only three. When it comes to television, honestly, I wanted to talk about season 2 of Westworld of Catface. It was fucking marvelous. We spoke about Westworld in detail before. Season 2 was phenomenal. It just went beyond, and it didn't even follow the other movies that are sequel to Westworld back in the 70s. I loved Westworld season 2. Probably one of the best television series I've seen in a long time. And HBO are on that caliber where they get overhyped. But Westworld season 2 far exceeded my expectations. The Americans completely finished final season. Fan-fucking-tastic. Amazing series. Gave it high praise years ago when we did the review. But this was just a great ending, great character development, great characterization across the board. The Americans and Westworld, two great series. I just saw season 2 of Big Mouth. This shit still is just so crazy. And let me tell you something. What's this guy's called? Is he the Shame Wizard? Every time this guy came on board, I nearly pissed myself laughing. The Shame Wizard and everything he does just killed me. Big Mouth is still one of the most... It's an animation that's pushing the envelope. And guess what? It's October, so you know it's animation month, or it's meant to be, but no one gives a shit. But anyway, Big Mouth season 2, I really, really enjoyed it. BoJack Horseman season 5, I'm just in the middle of it. BoJack is phenomenal. Probably one of the greatest anime series, apart from Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty and BoJack Horseman are legendary to me, even though Rick and Morty is still overhyped. But Rick and Morty and BoJack Horseman are amazing. BoJack Horseman season 5 was good. Oh yeah, last season of Rick and Morty was great. What else? I'm watching Maniac right now. I don't like series that, just like that movie Inception, I don't like series that try to mess with your mind. To be honest with you, just tell a story. Don't try to fuck with my mind when I'm watching the show. Right now it's hit or miss, but I like Jonah Hill and I like can't remember the girl, but I like them both. We spoke about on a couple Woody Allen movies as well. So I think, oh yes, anime. Anime. Okay, so I watched Happy Sweet Sugar Life. Why did I watch Happy Sweet Sugar Life? Because I saw my senpai, Bennett the Sage, the retro anime king, talk about it, and I was curious because I love to see anime tackling mature themes, seinen anime, you know this. Even though this just looked like some shock factor horror bullshit, to be honest with you, it was better than I thought it would be. Bennett gave it high praise. When I watched it, I think he praised it too highly. I don't like anime that everything in this anime is about, people and their horrible lives and being abused and stuff like that. And I appreciate that. But when everyone you encounter in this universe is a piece of shit and they're abusing you, it takes out the realism. There was no adults in this world, and every adult was just a insane abuser, and it just bothered me. But I like what they tried to do here. It wasn't a waste of time, but to be honest with you, it really missed the mark of what it really wanted to be, because it just, a lot of it was just manipulative in how they tried to drive the story. But I like the ending, don't get me wrong, and I like the theme, and I like what it was trying to do. It was just too ridiculous, to be honest with you, with how they portrayed, how it's forced. The world isn't as black and white as it made it seem. Just forced psychos everywhere. I just wish, and the one person that tries to help, well, that didn't end up well for her. But anyway, I don't want to spoil the anime. Ugh. Grappler Baki. I thought Grappler Baki only had, Netflix made a sequel to Grappler Baki, and I thought it was only 6 episodes. No, it's 26 episodes. Grappler Baki is ridiculous. It's like Street Fighter. We said it before in the other review. I don't think I'm going to review it, but it's just schlock. It's just action schlock. If you're a fan of Grappler Baki, you watch it. Me, I wish it was English dubbed and I'd watch it, but watching this ridiculous super scene and shonen fighting without it, It's kind of meh, but it's pretty. And I'm glad for Baki. There's a lot of fans that love grappling Baki, and I'm happy to see it again. I don't know if I'll finish it, to be honest with you, because it's just the same old, same old. Just like Hajime no Ippo, Fighting Spirit. You see, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So what's the point? Now, I'm going to wrap this up by saying, yes, I've been told multiple times, Lupin the Third Season 5 has finished. So, of course, I'm going to start watching that. And by the end of the year, we should have that Lupin review in that Year of Lupin the Third playlist. So, yes, I'm going to watch Season 5, Part 5, and review it on the channel. It looks like a very technological series, but again, my hopes after Part 4, I'm not really that hopeful, but that's pretty much it, guys. Listen, again, just doing these segmented reviews on YouTube is too time consuming. It's just so much better on the podcast. And guys, the Voice of Mail podcast, what we're doing here, taking your voicemails and having a conversation with anyone. Guys, it's probably one of the most fun, creative things I've done on the internet. And it's started to gain steam. We've even got a Patreon with 2 patrons right now. And guys, I just love doing that podcast. And if you're watching this, if you've gotten this far, because this is a long ass video, I think it's 15-20 minutes. If you got this far and you're wondering, where are you guys? Why don't you have to do reviews anymore? Follow us on Voice of Mail. It's a fun podcast. We do have a channel on YouTube as well for it as well, but it's mostly for audio. Just follow voiceofmail.com, guys. We really want to see you there. And we're going to do more media stuff on there. We're going to combine Planet Tyro with Voice of Mail. We're going to combine it. Just stay tuned. But I'm still alive. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. All links will be down in the description. But when it comes to media, there's just too much, guys. There's too much media and not enough time. There was even an article, there's these guys that get paid to do reviews and they can't keep up. Netflix pump out 30 series is like a month. I know I'm exaggerating, but they pump out so much. There's not enough time. Even people that get paid to do it can't keep up. So how can I? Me. Let me get the hell out of it, guys. So I'm just rambling. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And guys, I know if you're subscribed to the channel, you like our older content. Believe me, with this channel, I would love to do the manga and comic stuff that's been on my hit list for a while. We're gonna get there, but right now, voicemail is our focus. But every now and then, I'm going to try to do more videos on Planet Tyro. So, guys, thanks for riding with me. Apologies for the delay. I'm still on the internet. We are still on. Got a whole new team. Follow us on Voice of Mail. Have a lot of fun. And if not, well, you're going to get videos here every once in the blue moon. So, apologies, guys. I know a lot of you guys are going to unsubscribe as soon as this video goes up. But for those of you who are watching, who have followed us for all these years, thank you. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next one, guys, whenever that'll be. Take care. Peace out.